Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here. We're back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we shall be talking about Bubba Wallace, the current driver for the number 23-2311 team, and what looks to be a guy that's going to be battling just to get into the playoffs instead of last year where he made the first playoff run in his career and ended up getting past the first round. Now, Bubba Wallace is a very, I would say, at times consistent driver to the point where he can, if he has the right car, he's able to win and he's able to battle for it up there. But this season has just been plagued by one thing and one thing only: pit stop mistakes. No matter what, a majority part of the races that have been run have been ruined by pit stop mistakes. And I believe that they even tried to get rid of some of the pit crew for 2311. And now they're trying to bring in, get a whole new pit crew into there. And they're being very aggressive when it comes to it, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to be happening. Bubba Wallace, for the majority part of these races, sometimes has been running in top 10, sometimes hasn't. And if honestly, the way things are going right now, I don't really know if Bubba will make the playoffs. If you want me to give my honest opinion, find out towards the end of this video. But Bubba Wallace seems to be one thing. The mile and a halves, I don't really have to worry about Bubba. If he has a good enough car, Bubba can run up at the mile and a halves. The super speedway tracks, I know Bubba can run well because we've seen Bubba win at Talladega before. That's where he got his first official win in NASCAR at Talladega Motor Speedway. The two things that I need to see Bubba Wallace improve in is short tracks and especially the road courses. That just seems to be his kryptonite. And considering that I think there's going to be at least 2 road courses in the playoffs this year. I know that Charlotte Road was definitely going to be in the playoffs this year, but I'm not sure about the other playoff courses I need to do. I need to check that after this, but Bubba on the road course just not seem to be doing well. And when it comes to even the short tracks, I thought he would be doing good at least Bristol of all tracks, because I feel like Martinsville is the one where he kind of mostly struggles at. But even then, Richmond, Bristol, Martinsville, and the road track that's already been run, which is Coda, it just does not seem like it's been going well for Bubba Wallace this year. And in all honesty, Bubba making the playoffs, which means Bubba, I would probably say he has to make the playoffs this year, because otherwise his other teammate, Tyler Reddick, who I believe is already qualified for the NASCAR playoffs, it's not going to look good for Bubba. And considering that he's been in NASCAR, in the NASCAR Cup Series for multiple seasons now, it's about time. I know he's dealing with issues. Trust me, I know he is. And I want to see Bubba Wallace do well. Obviously, I want to see Bubba Wallace do well. But the pit stop mistakes and the way he runs at the short tracks and the road courses are just not going to be enough. I think he got lucky last year making it to the playoffs, considering Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman did not make it. Chase Elliott just won this past weekend at Texas, so that's already out. If Alex Bowman can win, Bubba Wallace is going to really need a win to get in there, and he's going to have to hope it comes out a mile and a half, possibly even Kansas, or it's going to have to come at a super speedway track, which is most likely going to be the second part of Daytona, or I believe it's Talladega, because I don't believe they've run at Talladega yet. Don't quote me on that. I think Talladega is this week. I want to say Talladega is this week. So if Bubba Wallace can go out and win Talladega this weekend, then that'll lock him into the playoffs. But if you want my full opinion on whether or not I think Bubba Wallace can actually make the playoffs, as of this moment, based off the way things are going with the pit stop mistakes and the way Bubba's been running and consistently this season so far, I don't think Bubba Wallace will be making the playoffs for the NASCAR 2024 season. But I want to know your guys' opinions down in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys all later.